Good morning, everyone. I'm your boy Peter. This is your boy Das Bam. This is your boy Wales Only One, and this is this is the Papa B.
I don't get. I'm frozen. Hi, I'm the cold frozen old man.
We like you this way.
Hey, thanks. This is going to happen all through the show, by the way. My video is absolutely hosed.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, T-Bird, Larry, who's down on the house, Hexpose Win, 10 Crypto. People are in way before the show started.
Because
10 Crypto, George Taco, Frosty Dog, Empty
they have
Coiner,
a daylight savings time.
Wes Bailey. You are here on time. Oh, wait, are we on time or are they on time for...
Everyone's on time.
They are on time. I was 2 minutes late.
2 minutes late.
Yeah.
Okay, so for Americans, it's easy because it changed in their country?
Yes.
Yes.
And for me, it was
changed
difficult
automatically,
because,
right? Yeah.
Because I looked at the time and I was like, I have like.
I gave you guys 2 weeks
One
notice
more
this
hour.
time because I remember what a fiasco it was last year.
Yes, exactly. And it nearly didn't work, but.
And we have to do it again in half a year.
In November.
That's
So-
half a year, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How is everyone?
I'm enjoying the sunshine now that we're out of the winter lull.
Okay.
I can see you've got your spring colors on.
Oh yeah, those.
I am enjoying back pain and migraine.
How does that mix?
It's horrible. Because
How did you get
like,
back pain
my
and
neck-
migraine at the
my-
same time?
my neck pain, it goes up into
Oh.
like my head. And,
Neck pain, okay. And it's back pain.
Whew. A little bit of.
Try sauna if you have one.
My doctor told me to
If you have one?
use only dry heat. How to translate it? Like
Yeah, dry heat.
dry heat, yeah.
There are dry saunas. Sauna and
maybe
cold
something like
showers, really good.
Cold showers.
Yeah,
Yep.
I take a cold
Yeah.
shower every morning. It helps with my shoulder pain.
Shrinks up your gonads like little raisins as well.
That too, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you, Papa B. We are losing views because of you.
Well,
At
this
least
is to be
one-
expected.
At least one that I know of, because I.
Right, this
was
is standard practice.
Yeah.
Isn't like protocol or something? Like, oh, Papa B's on. Less viewers.
Yep.
Automatic.
And ban.
T-Bird is right. Did your doctor really talk about dry sauna, dry heat, or about dry powder?
Dry heat. No, no,
Dry powder.
Nobody.
Did you onboard
nobody has-
him? Everybody has
nobody
dry powder.
powder.
People said for months and months, if it dips, I have so much dry powder, I'm gonna buy the bottom this time. This time around, I'm gonna be the bottom. Everybody said that, and now we're at the bottom. People are crying. Oh no! Oh my God!
Well, this is the worst bear market there was in Hex, I think.
Beer market.
No,
Beer
no.
Or
The very first drop was like close to 90%. We are still we're not
Yeah,
even
it was
80, right?
92%,
but I'm not talking about the percentage. I'm talking about people bitching.
Well, that's at an all-time high.
Yeah, if I could long people bitching, I would.
We're very
Yeah.
close though. So we are at 79% right now from the top. Minus 79%, so let's say 80% down. And the two biggest dips we had were 92 and 86%. And in terms of length, the longest time until like a new ATH from where it lifted off again, it was like 311 days.
Ah,
And the
we can do
pain
that
for
again.
now,
Yeah, that was a
Again
lot
and
sideways.
longer.
yeah, the last sideways area, and now we're at 240 days.
There you
So
go.
to get in a worse position, we still need to drop another full 10% and stay in the dip for another, what, 60, 70 days? It's like 2 months.
Yo, imagine if we go back down to a cent. Oh my God, what a gift would that be? I mean, look, I'm still trying to buy more Hex. I'm sorry for those of you that, you know, are trying to retire.
The pain is real for everybody who bought in between 50 and 60 cent though, and not earlier. Like,
yeah, it is real. It is real. I get it.
I can relate because we were in the same position in the very, very beginning. But now
after day one.
Yeah, everybody who bought day one got immediately crashed 90% down.
Here.
And it was for like what, 2-3 weeks or so?
Like 2 months.
I don't remember. 2 months? 2 months?
Days.
Yes, it was brutal.
33 days, I think. 33 days total, I think, is what it was. But this is the
thing. It was hurting. It was a lot of pain and hurt and crying and.
But this is what I'll say because you know you can't control what other people are gonna do in a market. You cannot control that, right? And this is important to understand because that's why, right? We're at 3000x relative to that point in time, right? Because the people that didn't understand sold, and the people that understood held on, or maybe they were just lucky and held on, but it ultimately worked out, right? Because at the end of the day, the reality of what's happening does not change. Like, the facts don't change because people are stupid. The last 2 years should help us understand that. Like, this is critical. Like, this is how you make the best investment decision ever and retire in no time. Because it seems like a long time now, but you guys got to remember how quickly Hex moves. Once this thing starts going back up, it's too late. Period. Like, literally. Right? Don't you guys remember how quickly this thing moves when it starts going up? It doesn't take its time. You don't have time. This is the time. So let me give you guys a little old market adage that I was taught when I was young, and this will be the last thing I'll say. You do things when you can, not when you have to.
Think about it, guys.
So, in other words, buy cans.
Buy cans.
Buy all the cans.
Hex pulls win. A lot of my onboards are depressed.
Of course they are.
He says,
I'm not saying it's not fun.
I have a comment on that one. Why are they depressed though? So either they went in too much, or they don't understand the value behind Hex, Pulse, and Pulsex. I'm thinking one of those two. Are they
or
are
a
they
combination of both?
It could be a combination.
You could turn it around, and everybody who's onboarded, you could turn around. You can talk to people. You can educate. You can help them understand better. Because usually it's just missing information, missing understanding of what they're holding.
I mean, I think it's important to help people understand that when they're buying a crypto, they need to at least think 2 years minimum.
2-3 years, yes.
Actually, it was even more in Bitcoin. Bitcoin has the 4-year cycle, right?
Yeah,
so you were always profitable after 3-4 years.
Yep.
For the last 12 years or so. Every time you see that parabola up, it was like a 4-year cycle.
Right.
Something like that, yeah.
And I don't mean to be, saying the old cliche, but think about this. If you are staked, you're going to live through so many cycles, right? And number two, you're perpetually buying the dip automatically.
And you are getting hit wrong.
Yes, and there's that as well. And that's only the first of a lot of different things that will be rained down on the staking class. Because, why? We're becoming a force to be reckoned with in the crypto space. Everybody wants you in their community because they know that you have diamond hands because you know how to frickin' hold and not complain. That helps the price.
Funny how that happens.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's with time that clarity sometimes is provided because it's really that simple, right? This is what's going to make the power of staking so evident to the rest of the Promise coin space, and they're going to start replicating it in mass. But The downside to them replicating it is that it's never going to be a true staking mechanism, because people are going to give themselves the option to opt out, right? Like, this is what we see. That's why everybody in a lot of ways does not like Hex, because you got a time lock for real, not for fake. Right? You can't be like, all right, I'm gonna lock it up for a week and then 2 days later come around and take your money. There's gonna be a penalty behind that. So yeah.
And I think a lot of people are waiting for when Richard says that testnet v3 it's ready, it's gonna be released, and then I guess we will see some buy pressure on Hex.
Does anybody remember the timetable from Hex initial thought or announcement to the actual product release? It was more than 1.5 years, right?
Yes.
2 years
Yeah.
even.
Yeah.
2 years.
Because
when we does that include the old fluid
CFD
dynamic
token?
stuff as well?
No, I don't
The
think so.
CFD token.
No, it was from Bitcoin Hex
Not even
release.
that. Not
No,
even
so-
that. So
Bitcoin Hex idea.
Bitcoin Hex, yeah.
Before it even had a name, it was discussed. Then Bitcoin Hex, and then 4 more weeks.
2 years.
Yes. Yeah, we've been involved for a long time.
4 more weeks for 2 years, and then
No, 4
right
more weeks for
now,
1 year.
For Pulse, it's 1
4
year, almost a year, right?
Yeah,
was
we've been in this
last,
thing for like three
July?
years and 9 months.
10 months. 10 months. 10
Yeah.
months for Pulse Chain and now. Pulse Chain announcement and now has been 10 months.
10 months, okay, yeah, almost a year.
Almost.
Yeah.
got time.
Imagine how it's gonna feel in comparison once it's launched,
Yeah,
and
imagine 2
we
years.
are already a few months in, and you're thinking back like, oh, that was rather quick. Like we got that out.
Yeah.
Seems
You will
like
not
Hex
remember
came out
this.
right away, right? Yeah.
Oh,
You guys don't
Better than
remember the
black.
agony of the 4 more weeks anymore. It's become a meme, but no one remembers it.
Right.
Right?
I remember.
Right.
I remember.
But you're the rare one, man. You're the rare one. Nobody else is gonna remember.
I think
Yeah, but it was a long wait. Yeah, Archie says it was a long wait until Big Payday. Yes, that was seeing the adoption amplifier every day, just 1 day closer. Oh my God, that was grueling.
I got
And the
lucky
TA
'cause-
DTA in that time, everybody like, it's up 1%. It's down 2%. It's up all around the 1 cent. It wasn't moving until Big Payday, until we had that spike just before that. But
Yeah.
it was just flat. Just nothing happened. Like
I like this one. This should be the last version of
Points,
that.
Oh,
9.
jeez.
Yeah. Somebody should
Please
send this to
no.
Richard. Somebody let Richard know that the community is requesting this.
Yeah. No, the community demands.
Demands.
It's gold when it's 3.69.
Too funny, man. That's funny. Oh,
Or-
man. Yeah, look.
Did you see the latest tweet? Richard retweeted from the movie documentary how they filmed it. I wonder
Oh,
if
you
it-
mean the
if it- if-
dance?
yeah. I wonder if this all gonna be in the documentary itself, or are they gonna keep it like super high
High quality.
quality, and they're only gonna use the main camera, or are they gonna do the like inception and this is how we filmed the filming and everything's gonna be in the documentary?
Maybe there will be a making of.
Oh yeah,
How about a
Yeah,
commentary
making of-
track?
yeah.
And there's a clean one and there's a dirty one. Awesome.
Do we need DVDs for that? I wouldn't buy a DVD or the Blu-ray. I think.
DVD.
Blu-ray. How about
I don't
just
even have
it's
a-
streaming? Forget it.
DVD or Blu-ray
Yeah, it's all
player.
streaming now.
As
all
Peter said, no,
But
D-Raj.
usually you have those on DVDs, right? Like the extras at the end,
Yeah.
were bonus material or
Oh,
something.
right. Yeah.
Did you guys catch D-Raj's classic line with the director of the documentary? He was right next to him on stream, and he says, "I will make sure that the torrent is well seeded." It's like was classic line. That's the way to distribute it, guys. We're all pirates here, right?
That's it.
But we can afford to get a Blu-ray. Just give us a damn whatever we have to do to have this tucked away, on our bookshelves to say I was part of that movement.
So you want to have a physical copy of?
I do. with moving parts. That like I'll be
do
really.
You think
yeah.
Do you think you will be there, and with your
me?
bald head?
No.
Yeah, at least in some frame, like
no. At very best, I'm a footnote. Like somebody says, "Oh, and and then it'll get cut."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I
hey,
would
and pop.
Like a book disc booklet, but then there is no Blu-ray or anything inside, just a USB stick that I can put into my PC and then watch it. Like I would go for that.
I think it should come in a Louis Vuitton wrapper. You know?
Ellen, thank you for $5.
Aww.
For more weeks, of course, for more weeks, and
for more dollars.
FOMO, FOMO will be in 2 months.
You missed the better one. One up there. Blu-rays for boomers.
Oh.
Moving parts! Yay!
Papa Boomer.
Yes. No, I'm not Papa Boomer. I'm a damn Gen Hexican, damn it.
Gen Hexican. Well, I don't know.
You don't know? How old are you, Peter?
Old enough.
Old enough.
Old enough to know how to operate the Trezor. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Good.
And not promote any worse hardware wallets.
No. Moving parts, back to solid state for all computers, I say. I'm done with moving parts. My entire life had moving parts that break down and have to be blown and buffed and not scratched and all that and maintained. Dude, put it freaking all into my damn
Yes, LTG. Soon I'm gonna be Peter the White, but yeah, I have to fight the Balrog first.
Peter, how old are you? Did you still use tapes?
What?
What is a cassette tape?
I guess no.
I know what a tape is, but I don't use it.
You never used it?
No, did you ever get to use it like as a child?
I know how to operate a pencil and a tape. Okay.
Okay, so you still saw it in action, but you never had one yourself. Is that what it is?
No, we had like this. We had like tape recorder, and we had it as a kids.
For me, so what I saw was like the from the 70s, the giant.
How old are you?
Magnetic record thingies.
The reels,
yeah. That's what I still like saw, but I never experienced myself. Only like in movies.
Oh, my dad had that from the 60s.
But I still had the normal smaller tapes for music and for movies. And I remember that my grandparents had one of those really old movie projectors that actually had those old movie films. Yeah.
Shit.
But I never had one myself, so I'm from that generation. And people nowadays don't even know what a tape recorder is. So they've never seen. They don't know how to operate it, and it's this really weird transition where you might talk about it, but they don't even know how to use it and what it is, and it's moving so fast. So what's gonna come after the Blu-ray? Is it gonna be all on the blockchain? Is it gonna be all in digital space? Will we still have like a new replacement? Will we use USB sticks? It's how do we store movies, for example?
I think you're gonna inject it into the side of your head, right into your brain.
Yeah.
It's all chemical from now on.
Biochemical.
Yeah, and T-Bird, it's true. I checked it. Richard's channel, it's back and it's awesome.
Oh really? Wow.
It only took like a week. It was resolved nearly immediately.
Oh, and all of the videos are back too.
All of them. Okay.
I still didn't watch the last one completely. I started it. I'm somewhere in the middle, but somehow forgot. I downloaded it, as I download all the Richard Hart videos, but I didn't finish it yet.
What is?
I'm not gonna read it.
It's great. It's good, man. It's good.
Yeah, you do it, Papa B. You
Yeah, okay. We were promised comedy. Bring out the bears on tricycles or Das Bomb. Either works. You know, we did get Das Bomb from the Bolshoi circus. So dance, bear, dance. I am not amused. I want order in this chat.
Yeah, we are missing Markable. Sorry.
He's in his he's in his van of ill repute.
He's building his hobo van.
Blockbuster Friday nights. Think down the road 20 years or so, everything that we use will become obsolete and old, and we're gonna be
even we are
the old guard. Yeah, we will be old.
Oh,
I wonder what the next iteration will be. Yeah, gonna be interesting. Like crypto will become old at some point as well, or at least like single coins will become so old that nobody will use them or for fun. And I think that's the way Bitcoin will go, where you just have it as a vanity coin just for fun, like hey, I own one, you know. But I don't think it will be used for forever, because new and better things will come up.
Probably, yeah.
Well,
we'll still have some use, like Pokemon cards or something.
Yeah.
I'm happy to live to see the new Ledger Nano S Plus. Where's the damn Trezor one? Make me feel young again. Give me another SKU to play with. Damn it. For my vanity coins to show people I have. And advertise. So
that's also something that the Hex community could do, right? Create an ecosystem of hardware wallets, whatever we need. That's like the next step. We get exchanges, we get our own MetaMask wallet,
Actually,
our own support team for crypto, our own investment firm, our own.
Papa B is doing the support.
Nah.
Listen, so the next one would be the hardware wallet.
Das Bomb. Let's put the hardware component and the software component and the client component for maintenance and keeping that up and having all that liability aside. To do a hardware and software company alone, to get the engineers there and actually to maintain it, is at least $1 million a month, at least. So we have to totally fund it like a venture type of thing. Oh,
you mean it's not free? Holy shit! I thought everything was free, bro. What the fuck are you saying? Hold on,
but that's what a company does. It works, and hopefully the business model works out too, and you're making money on that. Like,
hold on, are you guys? Hold on, are you guys sure about this? Because I'm hearing different from others in the community that seem to know better. I need you guys to go double check that information.
Yep. Things are free, just like porn.
Yeah. Well, look, I'm gonna need you guys to go. Double check what you just said, because from what I'm being told, it seems like things are just supposed to be free. So I don't know, bro. I'm gonna need you guys to, follow up with us on that next time.
Mr. Hex, my cat is running around here somewhere.
Mr. Hex is your name of your cat?
No, Mr. Hex is Mr. Hex in the chat. He asked where my cat is. He was here just now, but he's probably somewhere playing or something. I don't know.
Give me free.
Nice comment, Bear.
If you like.
All super chats fund our new hardware wallet company. Bring them on.
What?
Yeah, at this rate.
I'm not gonna read it.
No, hardware and software sucks, Das Bomb. Sucks.
Yeah,
leave it to the companies that take that liability on, because it sucks.
You guys are killing me this morning, man. You guys
the hardware and software doesn't suck. Supporting it sucks.
Well, that's another part of the whole company. Yes, supporting it does suck.
That's another part of the whole suck.
But look, Richard could whip that together. I would love to be part of that as a patron, not as support.
Yeah, hello, Papa B here. How can I help you?
Hello, I have the MetaMax. No, you what? Yes. How do I treasure the MetaMax? I'm done. I'm done. I can only go on so much further. When I started this, I had hair. Put it that way. Every day that goes by.
He's the cat.
Hello, cat.
No, he's probably hungry.
So,
No,
so what else is new, guys?
Here comes the circus, by the way.
What circus?
are you
The
gonna
cat circus.
feed your cat live
Cat
on
circus.
stream? Oh, yes.
And it's a flea circus, and the cat is just the big top.
So what
So
did you
anyway.
ask? What did you ask?
Who? Me?
What? Huh?
I am
What?
confusion.
Man.
I'm trying to read the chat, but
Could you imagine if, okay, so if Pulse actually brings the whole, we got some echo from you, Wales. It's been a while.
Is it
but
me?
you're back on
Alright.
it. Yeah.
No worries, no worries.
Yeah. So I guess if
it's
Pulse,
part of the show, Papa B.
yes. What if Pulse really brings the whole idea of cheap transactions to the forefront of everything, and maybe people start getting lured into, mobile stuff and stores start using it and all this other crap. What can we do over the next 5 years to make that a reality? What do you think? Will it ever get there, or are we just done? It's just an appreciating asset. Keep it at home. Just, stake it and forget it and send it to fiat and use your fiat again for paying off your credit cards, which are old man's type of crypto anyway. So what do you guys think?
I'm not sure you want to use Pulse for that. It feels more like a utility, not a currency.
So is it Hex?
No,
there will
you don't.
be a stable
You don't want.
coin.
Yeah, you don't want.
You don't
to
want your
use,
staking token to be used for anything.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
what's the
I want,
answer?
When I want to
stable
use
coin,
it,
yeah.
I just sell it.
Stablecoin.
like this. What he said.
So now you want Richard to come out with a stablecoin as well and maintain a peg.
But let's build a bridge. It's really difficult. I'm sorry. Just tap it.
Okay. This is.
Yeah. Why would you like to sell your appreciating asset?
I wouldn't. That's the problem.
Sometimes depreciating.
That's the problem. Because you have so many options when gas fees are next to zero for the next 3-4 years, right?
Yeah.
And ideally, you also don't want to pay gas fees, right? When you, or like super minimum fees to transact. Ideally, you would want a stable coin that's free to transact, or a very little amount. And you would also have to fight against the central, what are they called? CDB, central...
CBDC.
CDBC, yeah, thank you. Against those, but you probably will have some type of interaction where you will exchange your crypto for those, and then you will buy something in the store with that central coin.
Yep.
Because those are on the horizon, if we like it or not, and China effectively already has them.
Yep. And I think
China
the banks
already released it.
Yeah, banks are already an anachronism, right? It's just like, have you walked into a bank to go get cash recently? How much cash do you keep in your wallet now?
Yeah, you basically can't.
As little as possible, just an emergency. Everything else is credit card.
Yeah, it's all plastic here in Japan now. I don't ever take out any
But it's
cash
also
whatsoever.
much more convenient. It sucks a lot for the clerks, because they get charged for that up to 3% sometimes. Especially the the quick swipe. I don't know what it's called in English. If you just hold your card and you don't even have to enter your PIN, it's up to $50, I think.
Okay.
It's
sounds,
like
near something.
Near field contact, yeah.
Not NFT.
Not near field activation,
NFC.
near field contact, or something like that. Yeah. Contactless. Okay, thank you, Excellence.
It's very
Contactless payment. Yeah. You just swipe your card and it's paid. So that one, that's a service that Visa or the bank offers, and it also takes a fee from the clerk though. And usually they incorporate it into their prices because on average, like, I don't know, if half of the people pay with credit card, they make the prices according to that, okay, this costs $1 or whatever the coffee, so it's going to cost $1.10 just to cover all the expenses of the credit card users. No.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
It's not.
It is what it is, but it's also convenience that you want. You don't want to stand there and fidgeting with your coins and your money and then get something in return. Like,
yeah, I like the fidgeting, actually.
You like to fidget?
I like to fidget.
But then again, also, if you don't have the real money and an emergency happens and you don't have sovereignty of your money.
Yep.
Yeah. To be honest, I roll my eyes when I see someone paying with cash. These times, like, I don't know.
It's like the personal check in the 80s, right? It's like, remember being in line? Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, a lot of ways it's quicker.
Yeah, it's
cash. Well, yeah, when you get your dime bag at your door delivered, of course you give them cash.
You're funny, bro.
But I mean, like in the 80s, I remember sitting in the grocery store, and you're like in a rush. You got one item, and there's like two people in front of you. The first one takes out a personal checkbook.
Yeah,
and you're like,
that used to kill me. The check used to.
You're like, this is ridiculous. They're like thinking carefully of how to do cursive writing on the check, and then they like carefully rip it off and hand it to the clerk. Clerk's like, fuck, zipping it, punching it in. Ridiculous. I think it's going to be like that for cash pretty soon.
When relief comedy. The funny thing is, never.
Came for the jokes, you stay for the tragedy.
Relief comedy. Never.
Archie says, I like cash. Small markets take cash. I want to support them, not big supermarkets. I think about that sometimes too. Like a coffee shop or something.
Can you guys do me a favor?
It's like a single owner store. Yeah. For those, I ask them, like, do they want cash? If they prefer it before I pay with card. And they sometimes say thank you for it. Or like a bakery. Sometimes it's better, so they get that extra 1 to 2%.
Yeah.
All cash.
Yeah.
Lots of people in the chat say they prefer cash.
Yeah, I prefer cash, man. It's just easier to deal with. In my experience, it's easier to deal with. You know? It just depends, right? Like if you're not doing a huge transaction, you don't really need cash, right? You can.
It depends if you have to count the cents.
Right.
And
right.
Bring the whole coin, your bag with coins on the counter, and just this is $1, 50, 52. That's annoying.
I don't want like a whole bunch of shrapnel in my pocket. Can we do away with the coin thing? Because that's just ridiculous.
Yeah, right.
Just so through with coins. Oh, we're going sideways. Awesome. Suggesting
Is she still a thing? I thought she is out of the meme world, out of the eyes of the internet.
Paying Belle Delphine to do a hex stream with Papa.
Say what?
Papa doesn't know who Belle Delphine is, right?
Sounds fancy though.
Yeah, what is this all about? And is this like a adults only type of chat, or what is this? Is she a catfish or is she a real woman?
Almost sounds like some fans only type of stuff. I don't know.
It's a real character on the internet.
Oh, I see.
And well, she was the one selling bath water, right? Or bathtub water.
Bathtub water.
Yeah. If you are A pretty good-looking woman. You can sell your bathtub water on the internet, probably.
Is this the woman that was bottling her own gassy wastes in?
No, things? that's someone else.
Oh, I see.
Good call, attendees.
Attendees.
Yeah, you're gonna start siphoning gas to buy more eggs.
You know that was a freaking thing in the early '80s, by the way.
Yeah.
Siphoning gas was a real freaking thing.
They were still doing that into the '90s, as far as I can remember. So, yeah.
Some lockable gas tanks are a result of that, you know.
Yeah, well, that's right.
Because in the '70s, we just opened them up, no problem.
When you have no idea, you have no idea.
And it's coming back. Yep.
Oh, Richard shared that he's back. Okay.
What?
Nice.
Yeah, Richard's channel is back for those that don't know on YouTube.
Yay, channel is back. Should have never been out.
You don't follow Richard Coles on Telegram, probably?
You know what? For the amount of time that I spend in that voice chat now, with the added workload, I ain't staying much time in no other place than that.
Yeah, don't blame you.
Sucks.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't necessary, but now it is.
Those Telegram chats are tough.
Well, it got a lot tougher, man. It's ridiculous. Because one rotten egg.
Spoiler for the bunch, for sure.
Yeah. When I see something new in Richard Coles, I'm looking. Is it V3 announcement? And it's not, and then I roll my eyes.
Well, we have 24 hours more, so. V2
You expect too much, Peter.
V2.5.
This week the 2.5 should start, right?
Yes.
But it's Tuesday, so
Wednesday is a week.
4 more days. Okay.
Wednesday's a week, isn't it, guys?
From what?
From when he said it would be about a week.
Probably. I mean, who cares, man? It'll be coming when it comes. People just gotta, chill out. Because we want something that works. We don't want no trash that gotta be shut down, rolled back, and all that nonsense. We don't got time for that.
Yeah, I agree with Hexaqueen. Papa B is doing the real work, the support work I was never doing in the chats. Jesus Christ.
That's like working at EPDs, bro. Not happening.
Like, if you guys knew how many people... What? I mean, if you guys knew how many people are coming in the chat, like, we're seeing some progress, and that's what's motivating, right? We're seeing progress. Less and less people are coming in the chat saying, I was only using MetaMask, and now I got screwed because I was stupid, and I didn't do this and that and the other. I didn't listen to anybody, didn't get a hardware wallet, and now all my shit's gone. What do I do now? We don't have those types of complaints anymore. We have more about, I got the message, I got my wallets, can you point me toward a video, and here's the video, we got it prepared, and out the door they go. So we're churning out more and more, happy and secured community members. So that's great. I'm happy to be there. There's other things that crop up, right? We got an incredible onslaught of trolls that we're trying to now control, and they got to put their hands up now to talk and chat, and it's a new thing, but we're going to get past it. We're going to automate that, right, Dustbaum?
Meh. I'm fine with opening. Like, people can scream as much as they want. We're not gonna be forever in the chats and everything. I mean, everybody's it's like a transitional period of what you're doing. Not everybody's gonna stay forever in the chats. Not everybody gonna stay forever on YouTube. Not everybody's gonna stay forever in Twitter on the Twitter space and so on. No. People do it for a time, and then someone else takes the flag, or someone takes someone else. What's the word?
Torch. Pick up the mantle.
Torch. Thank you.
Yeah.
Someone else picks up the mantle. Someone else takes over the torch, and then the next one is dealing with it.
Absolutely right. For us, it's been a while. So as soon as everything launches, I'd certainly like to see a bit of a transition out, and more people kind of raise their hands and say, "No."
At launch, there it's the time where it starts, probably.
No, I get that. But that's the beginning of the transition. I believe we're going to have more people are needed to be active. Old community members talking to new people that are FOMOing in and don't know what to do. The chat's going to go crazy, and then we'll over the next few months kind of taper off where more people are educated and they start to discuss things in game theory and all sorts of other junk. And then of course we're so damn wealthy that we what? Huh?
Wes Bailey says, dude, someone tried to siphon my gas in my neighborhood this week.
Jeez.
Oh my god. What gas prices are in your neighborhood?
They're high as fuck is where they are, just like they are everywhere else.
Yeah. Can you still do that? I thought there is protection nowadays in cars to prevent siphoning.
There's plenty of old cars riding around still.
Yeah. The gas tank is usually locked, right?
I know that you cannot do that on electric cars. I'm sure about that.
Someone plugged in a USB. They're charging. That's a great idea.
I'm pretty sure if not everyone, but if most cars are electric, somebody will come up with a fucking like connection or something that you plug under the car, and then it will siphon your battery. There's gonna be some of that too.
So you're gonna roll around with a fucking battery pack that costs $50,000 to steal $2 of electricity? Nah, I don't think so.
I have a question because I haven't seen this in electric cars. If you're like stranded, can somebody else roll up in their electric car and then like just plug into theirs and give you a little bit of a juice, or no?
I don't know. I haven't seen that. I have seen these diesel generators that charge those cars so they can move to the next charging station.
Charging station, right?
Oh, but you could siphon from the charging stations, right? Maybe without paying or something, hack the system, whatever. Stolen credit cards. You could create a lot of havoc with that.
A lot of havoc is coming.
I just like the idea that you can plug it in when you get home. And you get 300 miles nowadays range. That's not bad. Right?
Yeah, it's more than enough.
That's about a regular tank.
Sure it is.
It is relevant to crypto in terms of payment systems, because we are going to use crypto for those eventually. You will pay your car and your gas and your water eventually with crypto.
Yeah.
And security will be interesting, so... Can hackers just misuse other people's wallets? Oof, that's gonna be a harsh one.
Like how? You're gonna sign a transaction that would do something? Maybe.
do you know those cards that you have on ATMs? No, well, it's a normal credit card, but like your bank card that you put into the ATM. There are people that put little card readers in front of the real access point. They just plug it on, and then it reads your card information, and it does a fake transaction. So people could do something similar like this with the crypto credit cards. And if everything's running on crypto, you would basically give an allowance with your transaction to the wrong contract or something and get your crypto siphoned. That would be, I would be such a good supervillain.
See, that's what I keep telling people. Once you think like a supervillain, you have no fear when it comes to your security posture. So think more like Das Bomb. Hey, what I could do for this exploit would be this. Das Bomb, you feel no fear in the world, do you?
Not a lot, no.
Yeah, because you think like an attacker. Because you have no ethics and morals. It's beautiful.
Wow, that's harsh.
That's why he's an admin, right?
That's right.
I have no pity or remorse, but
that's right.
Yeah.
Battery replacement is hella expensive on Tesla. 25k, 30k. I just buy a new car at that point.
Yeah.
Don't they do that? Like, that's like what is it called? Economic crash? No, what is it called?
Economic hitman.
No.
Economic terrorism.
If your car is broken so far that it costs more to repair it than to buy a new one.
Underwater.
Underwater it's called?
You sell it for scrap parts. By the way, I think the inverter and one of the motors on the old hybrid jobs are more expensive than replacing the whole car already, not the batteries. Like on a Prius or a Highlander hybrid, that inverter goes out, it's totaled.
Well, we're into cars, John May. Those are other projects, but most people are here in Richard Hart projects.
It's all about the Richard Hart projects
because those are the good ones. Those are the ones that are actually products.
Well, there is one, and the others are.
The others are still
TBD.
Yes.
TBD.
Like
we are on the cusp of something amazing with this whole freaking mainnet coming out. You know, patience, ladies and gentlemen. Are you really in that much of a rush to be incredibly wealthy? Because just by knowing and trusting Richard, that's all you have to do. That was the advantage that the Hexicans got. The only advantage that we got to getting into Hex and Pulse was the inherent trust that we came in with that allowed us to FOMO in with confidence. The other people that came on and got onboarded later never had that. They had to overcome that and get over all the FUD. So congratulate yourselves. You're going to be wealthy. End of story.
Yeah,
no financial advice.
The Hex
I don't know, man. No, I think we had more FUD. We had more FUD in the very beginning. Like
100%.
Like right now, everybody who comes into Pulse Hex, Pulsex or into Pulse Chain, those people had a track record of 2 years. They had a founder that's visible and was in the Bitcoin community, in the Ethereum community for 6 or 8 years now, right?
Yeah.
And like visible. You have all the other people that support the community, that are in the community, that created something, the YouTube channels, everything. You have all that content. We didn't have that in the very beginning. There was no product Hex.
There was only Hexo.
There was nothing to lean on.
Hexo was the first streamer,
Yeah.
You had to go full faith. You had to do your research. You had to do everything on your own and make sure that you're not getting fucked over.
But
like,
today,
this is a really harsh time.
Das Baum, when Richard announced Pulse Chain, did you have a modicum of doubt in your mind that he would pull it off? No, I don't think you did, because you'd already been through all the shit.
Yep. No, I didn't have a doubt. Yeah,
that's right.
So let's talk about what's going on right now, because this is what I see, and let me know what you guys think. What I see is a lot of infighting, a lot of drama causing, a lot of people thinking that they can tell other people what to do with their money, with whatever, and that's not how it works. You got a fucking problem with somebody doing something, that's your fucking problem. Because people work for their money and they put their motherfucking money into this shit, not your fucking money.
Yeah.
So if you got a problem with somebody else is doing with their fucking money, we gonna out you and we gonna call you a commie like what you is. And we gonna make sure everybody knows who the fuck you are. Don't worry. It's coming, and that's not a threat. That's a protocol of exactly how it's gonna go down, because you're not trying to add value. You're just creating FUD. All of the FUD that exists right now is internal. It's not external. The price is going down because people are selling. Well, no shit. That's typically how it works. And then guess what? When people stop selling, you forgot that people were selling. Because that's how it works.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. By the way, shout out in the chat. Absolutely, you're right. Serena Alonzi was the first streamer. I would say that Hexo was the first serial streamer.
Yep. I agree with that.
He was a bit more famous.
When did you like? I don't know. I don't know the exact dates. Also, when I say stream, I mean YouTuber more, like not the streaming videos like we do now. This conversation. This is a real stream. Did she do videos.
Alone.
Did she the
Yeah.
very first YouTube video? Or
Alone,
what was
yes.
it?
Yeah,
yes.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
First one
Okay,
that
cool.
identified herself
I didn't know that.
yep.
But Hexo did the everyday thing. Like that was
Yeah.
that
Yep.
was amazing.
For like 600 days or so. Crazy.
Yeah.
His wife having a
Crazy,
baby
crazy.
and he's streaming from
Oh,
the
he went through
hospital.
COVID, the birth of a child,
Yeah.
several colds, pimples on the face, all the whole stuff.
Pimples.
Yep.
Not the pimples.
Not the pimples. That's right. Serena did make tutorial videos.
That's what
She really contributed a lot. What's happening with Serena? Haven't seen her out and about for a while. Too rich, I guess.
Well, you got to understand, man. People are not on Twitter because of all the drama. This is the shit I'm talking about. So how do we end it? By calling out people that are causing it and pointing out the simple fact that they're not trying to add value. They're just trying to cause drama. That's how you end it. Period. Everybody's responsible here. We want to onboard people. Well, shit, we got to make sure that the shit looks right. Because nobody's going to approach us with all this crap going on. So how do we stop it? By calling it out and saying, hey, you're fucking wrong. We don't need that shit here. And that's all. Because the others that are looking from the outside are going to say, okay, these guys aren't fucking around. They're not letting these plebs fuck their shit up. But as of now, that's actually what we've been doing. That's why I had to speak out. I literally streamed Sunday about this specific fucking issue. Because it has to stop. But who's going to stop it? Because we're just letting these clowns run rampant. So we have to.
Don't talk to me about earthquakes in Idaho, please. I lived through a 9.0 over here in Tokyo. That's bullshit. Oh, so I lived through an earthquake. The potato field jiggled.
But did you stream? Did you stream it, Papa B?
I did.
Eh?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
You know what? You know
Nuclear meltdown at the same time. Come to me about a potato field jostling a bit. Come on.
When it's your time to go, you're not seeing it coming, so it doesn't matter.
That's true.
It really doesn't matter. That's a pro tip for you guys. Yeah, just don't read too much into things, man. Like the problem with life is that we let people make it difficult. It's on us to make them motherfuckers let us make it easy. And that's my job from now on. When I see somebody making our job difficult, I'm gonna figure out a way to make it easy because we don't need this bullshit. So if we want to stop the drama, well, let's just call it out as what it is. Say, hey, that's not adding value. We only want value add propositions over here. Shut the fuck up and get the fuck out of here. Simple. There's no retort for that. Everybody knows what drama looks like, right? Yeah.
I think.
So
I think.
call it out and shit on it. Shut
When
it down.
Meteor.
I would just
Meteor?
get away from it.
I think he means
I prefer
Meteor.
Meteor.
But this is why it's been continuous for a whole month and plus. It's unacceptable. I'm sorry. I disagree with you.
Yeah.
It continues
Ghosted.
because we allow it to continue.
I don't even
No.
see it. Sorry, I don't even
You're
see
not
it.
online,
I'm not
bro.
reading
I'm
it.
talking about Twitter. I'm not talking about Telegram.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Twitter. The public face of Hex is Twitter, whether you like it or not. It's not Reddit. It's not Telegram. It is Twitter. End of discussion. Like that's really what it is. So you have to realize that. Okay, so this is why it's important. It's not because that's what I want to see. What
I
I
don't
want to
know.
see is irrelevant.
Like the people that I onboarded at the washing station last week, they weren't interested in Twitter.
But bro,
Like,
I'm talking about two people, man. I'm telling you what every Nexus is different, bro. And Twitter is an important part of Hex's onboarding process. You're not on there. Trust me, I'm telling you. I'm on there all fucking day. I would not be wasting time talking about this if it didn't matter. This is like Papa in the fucking Telegram chats. He wouldn't tell you guys what he's saying if it didn't matter. Public appearance optics are important. It doesn't matter where it is, if it's in person or not. It matters, Dasbomb. Perception is everything. And if we're giving off the wrong impression, guess what? That's the wrong impression, bro.
I just don't think it matters for the onboarding what we are mostly doing, so to no-coiners, because no-coiners don't live in those ecosystems.
But
Like
again, that's one facet. I'm talking about another one that's important as well. I am not ignoring the other one.
Okay, in that case, okay.
I'm not ignoring the other ones. I'm saying this one is important, and we need to make sure that publicly, because Twitter is a public space. It's like going out in the street and doing your business. Everybody can see it, period. It doesn't matter when it happens, okay? And anything that happens on Twitter, again, can be used against you in a court of law. It's public information. So this is important that people understand that your actions in the public sphere are visible. It doesn't matter if it's behind an avatar or not. It doesn't. So if we're going to have all of these clowns making us look bad, we need to be the ones that stop them. They're not going to stop clearly because, yo, it's been ongoing for a whole fucking month plus. What is this shit? Just because the price
how do you
is down,
intend to stop them,
like
though?
Point them out.
What?
If everybody's calling them out and ignoring them and saying, hey, you're just not adding value here. We don't need this. What are they going to reply with, Dasbomb? Fuck you? What are they going to say? Put the ball in their court. Put the responsibility on the bad actor. That's what we need to do. That's the logic.
It just gives them more clout, though. If you contact them, if you add them.
Negative, because they're if they weren't ruffling up dust, this wouldn't be a topic of discussion, sir. You understand? People from the outside are looking in. I'm letting you know what I'm telling you. Well, I'm telling you what I'm letting you know, right? I'm letting you know what's actually happening, brother. This is not my opinion. This is what is actually happening. This is why it's important. I'm not trying to waste anybody's time. We got important things to do. Every day I spend trying to pump our bags. I don't give a fuck about anything else. So anybody trying to do anything less than that is not allowed in this community, period. That's the line we have to take, because this is why all this nonsense exists, because we allow it, not for any other reason.
You won't be able to
100%, of course,
to impact everyone with that.
No, of course not.
Like,
of course not.
you will always have bad actors. If you have a big community and it spreads out, you will always have those 5% that are bad actors, that
right now,
have, I don't know, maybe mental issues, and you cannot deal with that. Like, they have to find their own time to deal with the issues, and
that's fine, Dasbomb, but you're missing.
There is no way to fix the world,
so
to say, and to fix everybody else.
Man. Yeah, that's not what I'm trying to do here. You're missing the point. It's not about fixing everybody, because clearly you're not going to get 100%, right? That's not realistic.
Yeah, you can aim for like the 80%. Like, hey,
my point is, you want people to know there are consequences to their fucking actions, because this is the real world. Okay? Just because it's online doesn't mean anything. This is the real world. And we're all fucking adults. If you don't want to act like one, that's your damn problem.
No, wait. Not everybody is an adult. That's one of the problems.
Okay, again, I repeat.
We are not all adults.
Not my problem, bro. You want to get involved? This is the motherfucking price. Okay? That's what I'm saying.
Price of what?
Your character, bro. The infighting has to stop. Period. And the only way it's going to stop is by us saying, hey, this is it. We're done. This is not adding value to the mission. And that's a fact. Who is going to retort to that in any way that gives them any clout? They will look foolish, brother.
Them's fighting words.
They will look foolish.
I look foolish.
They look foolish.
We're saying, hey, you're not adding value here. You need to stop. This is ridiculous.
Okay.
You know what else needs to stop?
This stream.
Outro.
See ya.